Let me get you to go ahead and tell us your first and last name.
James Broadnax.
Spell your last name, James.
Broadnex.
All right, James, and you're 19?
Yup.
Okay, tell me why you agreed to do an interview today.
Cause I want to tell my story.
What is your story?
I don't want nobody, you know what I'm saying, sugarcoat shit. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is, you know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Okay.
I don't need my cousin, my auntie, or none of them motherfuckers to tell shit for me.
Tell me what happened in the parking lot of that recording studio.
What happened?
What happened?
Killed that bitch ass. Shit.
Why?
It's funny, man.
I just can't believe you killed 2 people and you're laughing about it.
Yeah. Just like when they stick that damn needle in my woman, they gonna laugh at me. Look at that nigga. Dumb motherfucker. You know how y'all is, dog. Fuck. Just like I said. Fuck his family too. Both of them. So they gonna put me on death row. Tell you just like I'm gonna tell the judge. And then the motherfuckers that guarding anyway already told me, oh, you fucked up. Well, maybe so. Everybody gotta die someday.
I think people tonight will hear your side of the story and almost think this is sick that you feel this way. How do you respond to that?
How I respond? Fuck. Even if they celibate. I know the game is crazy. It's no crazier than the celibate. I'm married to that crazy bitch, Copper Kevin Federally. Only God can judge me.
What do you think? How do you think you'll be judged?
Fuck him too. The devil in his army too. Fuck all of them.
Some people might say you are the devil.
Maybe. Look me in my eyes and tell me what you see.
I don't think that'll be cut out for television.
On 2008, on a quiet night outside of a recording studio in Garland, Texas, a robbery turned deadly. 2 men, James Broadnax and his cousin Demarius Cummins, approached the victims, Swan and Matthew Butler, setting off a chain of events that would end in a tragedy. Shots were fired, lives were lost, and in the aftermath, investigators quickly identified Broadnax as a triggerman. He was convicted and sentenced to death while Demarius Cummins received life in prison without the possibility of parole. But the story didn't end there. From death row, Broadnax consistently maintained his involvement in the robbery and didn't deny being the shooter. His claims remained unchanged. Then a dramatic twist emerged. Demarius Cummins later confessed to being the one who pulled the trigger, a statement that aligned with the DNA evidence found on the murder weapon. In today's video, we're going to discuss the controversial topics of racial inequality, religion, morality, and avoiding accountability.
Decided to go hit a lick, you know what I'm saying? And one of the best spots is Garden, cause that's where all the rich white folks stay at, you know what I'm saying? So got caught him slipping, shit, and popped his is what it is.
If a crime is committed specifically because of hostility or bias toward a certain race, it may be classified as a hate crime. A hate crime, also known as a bias-motivated offense, is a criminal act driven by prejudice toward a protected characteristic, such as race, religion, ethnicity, sexual orientation, gender identity, or disability. These offenses combine an underlying crime like assault or vandalism with a motive rooted in bias, making them legally and socially distant from other crimes. If the motivation is less about hatred and more about deliberately choosing victims of a certain race, for example based on stereotypes or perceived vulnerability, people might describe it as racial profiling or targeted victimization.
Without as much as a blink, James Broadnax talks about how he took 2 lives.
Blank out, you know what I'm saying, and shot him, like stumbled back, shot the driver, he hit the ground, you know what I'm saying, but he like leaned up like he was finna try to get back up, so I shot him in the head. Then his homeboy, I shot his again, you know what I'm saying, but he was still trying to run off, but I knew he was gonna die anyway, but just to make sure, pop, shot his like, you know what I'm saying, twice in the head or whatever. Me and my kinfolks ran their pockets, you know what I'm saying, he jumped in the driver's seat, I jumped on passenger side, and we dipped out.
How much money did you guys get?
No, he had $2 in his wallet, you know what I'm saying.
Describing his life as, quote, hell, Broadnax says he has nothing to live for.
I don't want life.
You don't want life?
Pick one. If they don't, I will.
How do you feel today, Mr. Cummings?
I feel real bad. You know, I feel that was wrong what we did, you know. I know how their family felt to feel about it, you know what I'm saying?
So how do you feel now?
You know what I'm saying? I kind of regret what I did, but shit can't change. I know you was crying though.
What do you want them to know about you?
I want them to know I didn't kill nobody. I didn't kill her husband or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
But you do admit you contributed to it.
Yeah, I contribute to it, but I didn't kill him though.
You sorry it happened, sir?
Yes, sir.
What do you want to say to the families of the 2 men you killed?
Straight up.
Broadnax was convicted and sentenced to death. His execution date, next month. Cummings received life with no parole. But now, in a new confession declaration, Demarius Cummings says it was him and not Broadnax who shot and killed the 2 men, and that because he had a criminal record and Broadnax did not, he pressed Broadnax to take the fall. In his declaration, Cummings says both he and Broadnax were high on PCP and marijuana at the time of the crime. Later, we both gave statements to the media. In James's statements, he said that he had participated in the robberies and shot the 2 victims, while in my statements, I said that while I had participated in the robberies, James had shot the 2 victims. Cummings says those statements to the media were not accurate. In fact, I was the one who shot the 2 victims, not James. This is confirmed by the fact that my DNA and not James's DNA was found on the pistol. Attorneys for James Broadnax have filed another application for what is called a post-conviction writ of habeas corpus, seeking relief from his conviction and death sentence.
A post-conviction habeas corpus petition is a request to a court to decide whether a prisoner is being held in a prison in violation of their constitutional rights. Common reasons someone filed one include inefficient assistance of a lawyer and new evidence that could prove innocent violations of constitutional rights during trial and unlawful sentence. In the U.S., these petitions are often filed under federal law like 28 U.S.C. and 2254 for state prisoners. They are considered a last resort after direct appeals are exhausted.
Let me get you to go ahead and tell us your first and last name.
James Broadnax.
Spell your last name, James.
Broadnax.
All right, James, and you're 19?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me why you agreed to do an interview today.
Cause I want to tell my story.
What is your story?
I don't want nobody, you know what I'm saying, sugarcoat shit. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is, you know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Okay.
I don't need my cousin, my auntie, and none of them motherfuckers to tell shit for me.
What do you want to say?
What y'all want to know?
Tell me what happened in the parking lot of that recording studio.
What happened?
What happened?
Killed that bitch ass. Shit.
Why?
It's funny, man.
As you can see in this clip, James seems to laugh after being asked by the reporter why he killed the 2 men. These are traits of a psychopath/sociopath. Terms often used, especially in psychology, to describe people who lack empathy, remorse, or emotional connection. But these are complex clinical concepts and not just about behavior like laughing.
All of them going to ask me the same thing. Oh, you want me to just tell you the whole story?
Yes.
Alright. See, what happened was, you know what I'm saying, got up. See, I ain't just wake up, you know what I'm saying, playing like, I'm finna go kill somebody today, or you know, no shit like that, you know what I'm saying? It just happened like that, sort of kind of, you know what I'm saying? So shit, just like a normal day, got up, smoked my weed, you know what I'm saying, I did a couple bitches or whatever, you know what I'm saying, me and my cousin, we hopped on the bus, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, we was gonna, the scenario, we was gonna already go down anyway, you know what I'm saying, but who to say somebody was gonna be dead, you know what I'm saying? We just going to hit a lick, you know what I'm saying? Or shit, whatever came with it. So, we was on the bus, you know what I'm saying, in downtown Dallas. Like shit, man, fuck that, you know what I'm saying? Let's hop on the train. Let's go to downtown Garden, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna rob somebody. We hop the niggas with the money, just being real. Let's go out there where the rich white folks stay, you know what I'm saying? Rob one of them, you know what I'm saying? So we get out there and shit, time just ticking, like, man, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Shit, something gotta go down, dog, cause it's a long ass walk back to South Dallas, you know what I'm saying? So shit, we walking through, by, you know what a recording thing is, right? You know what I'm saying? In the bank right behind it. So we walking through the parking lot, you know what I'm saying? And shit, somebody, well, I guess the motherfucker who was on the passenger side of the car, whatever, he was out there burning something, you know what I'm saying? And he threw the shit in the dumpster, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dog, you know you can get a ticket for that, right? That's vandalism, you know what I'm saying? So we got the chopping it up and shit, you know what I'm saying? Talking about the studio, cause I referenced all that good shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like shit, fuck, you know what I'm saying? We finna get ready to leave. I went back and asked, like, man, y'all got a cigarette? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So shit, he went to go reach for it, pulled the pistol, shot him, shot the driver, whoever the fuck he was. Shit, he like, the one I shot at first, he stumbled back, you know what I'm saying? Like, dropped, got back up like he was finna run. The one I hit second, you know what I'm saying? He raised up like he was finna do something, so I shot him in the head, you know what I'm saying? Then the other one, shit, shot him twice in the head. Just make sure, fuck that, you know what I'm saying? I don't need that shit, you know what I'm saying? Lay that shit down, you know what I'm saying? So me and my cousin ran their pockets, you know what I'm saying? Got the keys, got their wallet and shit. Hopped in the driver, hopped in the passenger side. We dipped.
So they did nothing to you or nothing to provoke you, but you just felt that you
Man,
could take their life?
When they, you know what I'm saying? I just blanked out, you know what I'm saying? Like, when that shit happened. Cause man, I ain't ever killed nobody before. You know what I'm saying? I done shot at some people before. Ain't no problem if you pull a pistol, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about no gunplay. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
You killed 2 young men now.
Better they life than mine.
Do you have any remorse? None whatsoever.
Do it look like it?
What would you say to either of these families? They leave behind babies and widows.
I got a family too.
So what do you think is gonna happen to you now?
Whatever they throw at me. Hopefully the death penalty.
Hopefully?
Yeah.
Why do you hope?
Cause they give me life, I'm gonna kill somebody else. Straight up. I'm telling you right now. I can't do no motherfucking life. I'm gonna go crazy.
So you want the death penalty?
They better pick one. Or you gonna have some more bodies.
Oh, and here you're gonna kill someone?
Nah. Whichever penitentiary they send me to. They better put me on death row. Tell you just like I'm gonna tell the judge. And then the motherfuckers in Garland anyway already told me, oh, you fucked up. Well, maybe so. Everybody gotta die someday.
I think people tonight will hear your side of the story and almost think this is sick that you feel this way. How do you respond to that?
How I respond? Fuck 'em. Even if they celibate. I know the game is crazy. It's more crazy than the celibate. I'm married to that crazy bitch called Kevin Federley.
Anything else you wanted to say?
I do want to tell my mama, my brother, and I'm gonna give y'all their names so they'll know who the fuck I'm talking about. Audra Kelly, Aaron Eason, Nakia Martin, and Korean Martin. I love y'all, dog. Take care of my motherfucking nephews and nieces.
Is it your aunt who turned you in?
To be honest, I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? The story I got,
That was
my auntie snitched on me. My cousin, soon as they locked us up in Garland, you know what I'm saying, in the feds, so the lieutenants got up in his face talking about all that time he broke down and started crying. You know what I'm saying? Just like a hoe.
Did he pull?
I pulled the trigger. He was just there. That's accomplished the murder though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm probably get the death penalty. He gonna probably get 25 to life. Ain't no telling.
But you pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
And you robbed these guys?
Murk both of them now. We robbed them. I killed them.
How much
I
money
popped
did
that
you
bitch ass, you know what I'm saying? He ran their pockets. We hopped in the slab and dipped.
How much money did you get from him?
Shit, I don't know. I wasn't finna go to no damn ATM. I ain't that, you know what I'm saying? That don't make sense.
What did you think when the police caught up to you?
What I think? When they hit the lights, I said, damn. And started laughing, you know what I'm saying? Just like I'm doing now. And looked them in their face with a big ass smirk. Y'all ain't got shit on me, dog. But I do want to see the evidence. Yeah, I killed him, but what evidence y'all got on me? I know y'all ain't got no videotape. No fingerprints, but in the car.
I just can't believe you killed 2 people and you're laughing about it.
Yeah. Just like when they stick that damn needle in my woman, they gonna laugh at me. Look at that nigga. Dumb motherfucker. You know how y'all is, dog. Fuck, just like I said. Fuck his family too, both of them.
Anybody, do you have anything, Patrick? Okay. Anything else?
I said I love you, my family, dude. Yeah, make sure my mama see that.
How much of your life have you spent in jail?
Shit, I was locked up in juvie for a good 6 months. Spent a couple of days in jail, regular jail, for possession of controlled substance. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. I ain't got no dirty ass record. You know what I'm saying? Look at my shit, it's clean.
Not anymore.
Yeah, fuck it. Only God can judge me.
What do you think? How do you think you'll be judged?
Fuck him too. The devil in his army too. Fuck all of them.
Some people might say you are the devil.
Maybe. Look me in my eyes and tell me what you see.
I don't think that will be cut out for television.
Good.
How long have you been? You came here what day?
Man, I've been in this bitch about 2 or 3 days. I ain't even counting. I'm just waiting on them to sentence me. Come on with my lawyer. I don't even need a fucking lawyer.
Do you have a lawyer yet?
Nah, I ain't got the money for one I showed. Hell, ain't got no $1 million for no fucking bond or no 100 G's either. Shit, if I did, I wouldn't have robbed her then and murdered her.
What were you robbing them for? Drug money?
Money, car, and whatever the fuck else came with it. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have been no drugs if that's the case. I know plenty of dope boys to go hit. That's holding keys and pounds. You know what I'm saying? But why do that when I might get caught with the dope and still get a kingpin charge? You know what I'm saying?
Do you regret robbing them?
Do I regret it?
Do you wish you would have never gone to Garland that night?
Yeah.
But you don't regret killing them. You just wish you would have avoided that situation.
I wish I wouldn't have had that pistol on me. Then I wouldn't have murked them. But some of them gonna still get robbed either way it go. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the whole agenda was.
And right now, as we're talking, they're burying these two men in their funerals. Still not an ounce of sympathy, not an ounce of remorse for them or their families?
No. Fuck them and they fucking family.
All right, thank you.
Years later, there was a change.org petition for James saying that he should have been released and relieved of his charges because of the racist jurors that were in the first trial, and because the only reason why James was convicted in the first place is because he was a black man. This is what I personally call playing a race/victim card. It's when someone, usually a minority or people who belong to a certain group of people, claim that they are being targeted just because of the color of their skin or because of how they identify. This issue is prevalent in the black community, and no one really calls it out. How situations like this usually go down is someone, most likely a black person, will commit a crime against a white person. And after that black person is convicted, someone will start a GoFundMe to get them released/raise money for them to get out of jail. And their reasoning for this is usually that the justice system is being racist. And the funny thing is that most of these GoFundMes aren't even started by black people. They're started by white women.
He's that person that protects his family member, taking the blame.
I just look at James in that video and I wonder who he really is. I think that maybe there is someone else under that disguise.
I also find it kind of ironic how James said in the interview that he knows how y'all is, dog, referring to white people, but he ended up getting married to a white woman while in jail.
Just like when they stick that damn needle in my woman, they gonna laugh at me. Look at that nigga. Dumb motherfucker. You know how y'all is, dog.
What are we executing James for, if he was never the shooter?
Tiana Broadnax, the woman who married the condemned man this month, rallied supporters in Dallas last week, even calling her husband from death row.
There has been controversy about this story going on throughout the past week, saying that James only took the blame for the murder to protect his cousin.
He loyal, you know what I'm saying? He down.
James admitted to doing it, because that goes back to James being loyal and trying to solidify some kind of family connection that he was lacking.
Even if he was just trying to protect his cousin, and even if he really didn't pull the trigger, why did he have to say things like this?
What do you want to say to the families of the two men you killed?
Straight up.
Tell me what happened in the parking lot of that recording studio.
What happened?
What happened?
Killed that bitch ass.
Do you have any remorse?
Do it look like it?
How much
I
money
popped
did
that bitch ass, you know what I'm saying? He ran their pockets. What I think, when they hit the lights, I said, damn. And started laughing, you know what I'm saying? Just like I'm doing now. And looked them in their face with a big ass smirk. Fuck, just like I said. Fuck his family too, both of them.
And right now, as we're talking, they're burying these two men in their funerals. Still not an ounce of sympathy, not an ounce of remorse for them or their families?
No. Fuck them and they fucking family.
At the end of the day, the reason why James was put on death row was for admitting to committing a crime in detail, having no remorse for the victim's family, and disrespecting the dead while laughing about them on television live. In the end, James Broadnax was executed by lethal injection in Texas on Thursday, April 30th, 2026, making him the third person to be put to death in the state that year. James' last words to the victim's family was, "I pray to God for your forgiveness." He also said, "No matter what you think about me, Texas got it wrong." James started this interview off by cursing God, and in the end, he ended up praying to him. In conclusion, this wasn't some racist or unfair trial where the suspect got wrongfully convicted. This also wasn't a fail by the justice system. It was a fail on James' parents and on James himself. James was obviously going through things in life and didn't have the best life, but everyone goes through things. And at the end of the day, he had a family that he could talk to, and he could have chosen a better path. It's kind of crazy how I'm the same age as James when he committed this crime and how we have a similar upbringing. I wasn't born into a rich family of the suburbs or anything like that. I grew up on the south side of Chicago, and I'm still here as I speak. Don't get me wrong, times get tough, but that's for a lot of people. And I know if everyone just went out and robbed and killed everyone for things that we needed, our society would be in shambles. I can't sit here and say I haven't stolen anything before. Instead, I've never played with a gun before, but I knew that I was always in control of my actions. And I knew that if I ever tried to commit a serious crime like what James did, it would most likely catch up with me in the end. I would like to say rest in peace to 26-year-old Swan and to 28-year-old Matthew Butler, who were both Christian music producers. I would also like to give my condolences to their family members. If you enjoy me making this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment down below to any other videos that I should react to next. But throughout this entire video, that was one thing that James was right about.
Only God can judge me.